All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Good to have you here. Good to be back. Good to see you all. As we start in this conversation, day two of the thinking stuff, I wanted to ask you, anything happen? Anybody have any ahas or changes or experiences from yesterday when we ended to today? And maybe not, probably not. I just wanted to check, see if there was anything that went on particularly for anyone. I know I had a couple of big experiences. I went to some friend's house last night and had some real big awakenings and some phone calls that came to me unexpectedly. So it was kind of cool. It was really cool for me to experience that. And I think it had something to do with us accessing the thinking stuff from yesterday. So if you did, go ahead and raise your hand. I'm just going to do something here. I want to set a timer for me uh, because we're about to go into some meditation. And I don't want to have to think about something. Hey, Eta, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What was your takeaway? What was your share?
I had that spunk of energy back and I actually worked out this morning for the first time in like ages.
How cool is that? Awesome. I love it. Congratulations. I assume that's a good thing, yes?
Yeah, and I've just been like in this really like happy place all morning and I'm just like I could continue this forever.
Good. We like people being in their happy place. And this is what happens. It's not that our happy place was lost, it's that we had covered it up. We had put something over it. We'd put things over it and we didn't let it decide. We didn't let it stay where it was supposed to be, right? Front and center. So yeah, I'm glad that's there and I appreciate that. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to go into about an hour-long meditation. And I'm going to set a timer and I just really want you to think about getting somewhere safe, comfortable, relaxing. And if you're driving, of course you can't do that. If you're working, you can't do that. I don't want you falling asleep at your desk. Um, but the reason that we're going to have some music playing, but I want you to have sustained thought. So maybe you haven't been to a live workshop on meditation. And this isn't necessarily a workshop on meditation. I'm not teaching you how to meditate. I'm just going to ask you to sit quietly. It can be actively awake. You can do it with your eyes open. But what I am going to ask you to do is to pay attention. Simply pay attention, not let your attention be drawn away, not let your attention be focused on doing multitasking. And again, now if you're working or driving or doing something else, you're not multitasking, you're doing that as a primary and you're just listening to this. I would encourage you to come back to this series, come back to this full series and listen to it again, because this might be one of the first times that you've been able to become aware. Most people don't realize it, but it takes a while. How many of you have ever gone on vacation and it took you a day to unwind? It took you day two before you're finally like, okay, all right. Ooh, I'm relaxed now. Okay, now I can start to enjoy my vacation. Same thing happens in meditation. Imagine if you had little staycations every time that you went on a meditation. What most people will realize is that the good stuff starts to happen around 40 minutes, 45 minutes. The brain, the body, the way the chemistry works, it takes that long to kind of slow down this oil tanker of our life with thoughts and conversations and everything else that's going on. So it does require you to, if you can, sit quietly, that'd be great. If you can, with your eyes closed, even better. If you have a little eye mask and you want to run and grab it, do that. And it's going to be a silent meditation. It's literally going to be watching your body, feeling your body sit in a possibly potentially comfortable state. Might be uncomfortable. I'm not saying that you can't move, but I'm going to ask you to stay stationary. I want your body to settle in. I want your brain to slow down. I want your your physiology just to begin to relax. And I'd love for you to do it eyes closed, and I'll keep track of the time. That's why I'm going to set a timer. And I want you to experience an hour of your life that could potentially seem like forever, forever. And yet we go hour by hour by hour and never paying attention to whether we move towards our goal or we moved away from our goal. This is probably one of the more difficult moments that you get to spend with you. Hopefully it'll be easy. Hopefully you'll be like, Sean, this is nothing. I go into lotus position, I do my fingers, and I can for an hour. I can almost do it in 2 breaths. One first half hour, second breath, half hour. Maybe. But I really want you to. I know you're busy and everything else. I promise you, if you give yourself this time, you will have some awarenesses and some awakenings that you haven't experienced before. So, let's see here. Question in the chat. No, you can have it. You can have it off camera. I want you off camera. If you want to have it on camera and recorded, and you can watch the gallery view, I'll give you the gallery view later. But some of you may or may not want to have a camera on, and that's okay. What I will ask you is kind of on your honor system, is to sit quietly. I'm going to pull my chair up here in just a second, and I may just do it standing. I'm going to do mine standing, and just again become aware. I'll have some music playing, so if you got headphones on, awesome. If you don't want to have music, just take it out and just set them down, and maybe put it back on speaker so that you could hear it, or set yourself a timer for an hour. I really hope that you get to experience this. And again, if you're busy, I understand it. Don't feel bad. You can come back and just sit with us for an hour and do it, but do it do it in the sense of the community. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. I want you to ask before we go in. I want you to set your intention for your meditation. Sure, if you want to make a note here or there. Yeah, if something comes up, have a sheet of paper. This is an active meditation. So we're not walking. We're not doing a Joe Dispenza one yet, but we'll be doing that at the ranch here at the event. I want you to, if something pops up and you really want to make a note, make a note. Use your phone, but I want you to just try to stay as present in the moment as possible. So here's what I do want you to do, and you can write this down, is go ahead and set your intention. What is the intention you want from this? What do you want your reticular activating system to access? What do you want to do to go into? Where do you want to arrive at? What is it that you want to pull from this, from the God source, right? From the thinking stuff. So what I'll do is I'll take you real quick. I'll take you in about 2 minutes, 2-minute little journey to your safe place. And then I'll turn you loose for the next hour. Any questions before we get started on that? So if you need to get some water in you real quick. If you got to go pee, go pee. I really want you to just veg out. And just be boom. Just be present. Okay, just allow your mind to ask, to communicate, to have conversations. Okay. Okay. So let me get some music going here. I want to ask you for your feedback on the sound. Sound okay? Give me a thumbs up in the chat, or let me know. Good. Okay. Amber, yay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Go ahead and find your place, find your comfortable place, whether it's laying down or sitting in a chair or sitting on the couch or standing. What I'm going to ask you to do here for just a second is I I want you to ask that intention to the universe. What is it that you want from this meditation? You can begin to close your eyes and just begin to relax. Feel your body move into peace. And I'm going to ask you to do your best to don't open your eyes. You got to make a note. You want to make a note. You want to scribble something, do that. But I want you to ask that intention you have to the universe. Ask it big. Don't ask small. This is a time to ask big. Allow yourself to step into your higher self. Ask it big. I don't know what to ask. Yeah, you do. Your conscious mind doesn't. Your subconscious mind does. We're going to access it. We're going to find our subconscious mind. We're going to find the gateway to it. You're going to see the vastness. So breathe in faith and courage. Exhale fear and doubt. Faith and courage in again. And exhale. Fear and doubt. This time I want you to breathe in your intention, your wish, your want. Imagine breathing that in. And breathing out any distraction. Let your shoulders drop. Roll them a little bit, let them drop, feel them drop. Put your body into a relaxed state. One of the things that we're taught is to just rest your tongue on the floor of your mouth. Feel your energy relax. Now I want to take you to your safe place as we begin this meditation. You're totally in charge, always in charge. And the state of relaxation you're allowing to happen is simply you allowing it to happen. You're always in control, always in charge. So you're at the top of your steps now. And notice, are these the same steps you've gone down before? Are they the same steps that you now have fallen in love with? Are they a new set of steps? And we're going to go down these steps fairly quickly so we can get into this quiet place. So you're at the top of the steps, step 10, step 9, even more relaxed. Feeling an energy flow around your intention. Step 8, twice as relaxed as you were before. Step 7, becoming more and more at peace, more relaxed, feeling a freedom, feeling a creative side of you. Step 6 and 5, halfway there. Feeling a peace, feeling a calmness. Shoulders relaxed a little bit more. Your hips relaxed. You can feel your hip flexors relaxing, becoming comfortable. Your knees relaxing. Your wrists relaxing. Step 4, twice as relaxed as you were before. Step 3, even more relaxed. Sinking into this idea of your creative wealth, creative self. Step 2, step 1, and you're in your safe place. You move over to where your place is, that you sit. Allow the universe to come to you creatively, energetically. Your future self is there, your archetypes are there. All of these entities, all of these energies, all of these frequencies are there to guide you, to begin to bring you answers to the big ask you had that you brought with you from the waking. Settle in, feel comfortable. One, your energy, and ask your question again. Ask it now in this place. My intention is, my ask is, my request is. Let any outside noises that you hear or any distractions you may hear, allow them to bring you deeper into your space. The sound of traffic, let that lull you into space. Love it, and I love that. The heater kicks on, the fan kicks on, I love that. Your phone vibrates, I love that. Control your mind, you're in charge. You are totally focused and consuming this ask. Because as this ask arrives to you through frequencies and through ideas and through thoughts and through words and memories and pictures, you feel this, it comes to you. You say, thank you, thank you. So now settle in. If you get a little distracted, touch your fingertips together lightly. Center on your breathing. Allow those thoughts that come in, don't try to keep them out, allow them to come in. Say, and I love that. You can put them in a little bubble and let them float away. It's okay to have random thoughts, racing thoughts. Literally imagine yourself in charge of the speed of your thoughts, and you choose to slow them down. Like the buttons on a treadmill, when you slow down, you're walking. Your thoughts are slowing as well. Remember, from time to time, repeat your ask. Repeat your intention. Let the universe know why you're here, why you're in your safe place. What you're seeking is seeking you. Allow your body to begin to vibrate at the frequency of your joy, of your ask, of your request, of your intention. I choose me. Start to bring yourself aware of your meditation. Feel your body stretch. Say thank you to all the thoughts you've had. Breathe in your healing color of light. Let your body expand. Move the pressure in your body. Rotate your shoulders. Say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just keep saying thank you. 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 Your body calibrate itself, re-energize itself, become aware of itself. Big breath in. Release your vagus nerve. Congratulations. Ah. Welcome. Welcome home. Thoughts, comments, takeaways. Make sure you drink some water. Your brain was very active.
Thank you for reminding me. I was so thirsty. Um, I was the one that asked you if I should take notes, and then I was absolutely so not interested. I it's really funny. Anyway, I had a really interesting experience, and I'm not I'm I really I loved it, loved it, loved it. I don't know how much time. Um, my feet were really cold, and it was distracting me. And then I don't know what happened because it was really cool and I loved it. What I saw, and many of you have heard me talk with Sean about this path, and he was talking, and I'm surrounded by fog, and what is it? What are the ants tunnel thing called for
Pheromones.
pheromones? Anyway, so I'm in my really comfortable place. It's so safe. It's so wonderful. I feel really good. I can hear a babbling brook. And then I'm there, but I'm not there. And what I saw, and I'm closing my eyes because I'm reliving it, sort of like being over myself. and there were all these dots, like, you know, when you see a picture, a photograph of the Earth at night where there are lights.
Mm-hmm.
This was evidence of my impact. The spots that were showing were of how the ripple effect started in various places by myself, how that affected, and it was amazing. I drank it all in. I did not deny it that, oh no, that's not me, which is what, anyway, it was awesome. And then the next thing I knew, my feet were cold again, and I thought, what what happened? What where have I been? And I didn't know if I'd been asleep. I didn't know. It just was wonderful. And it didn't take but a second for me to get back where I was so happy. It was the true feeling, the absolute essence of the peace and joy that I've been desperately chasing for no reason, because it's there. It's right here. It was really, it was awesome. It was awesome.
I love it.
Thank you, Sean. It just kept coming, evidence. See, evidence.
And when do you think that happened? How far into the conversation, into the meditation, into the quiet? Was it near the end here? Was it closer to the beginning?
I have no idea of time. I have no idea. When I kind of heard your voice, was like, what? Do I really want to open my eyes? Do I want this to be over? And actually it was Veritas who, and I said that to myself. I didn't know I was addressing her. But she said, yes, it's time. It's time to come back and know it's true. Yeah, it was awesome.
How's that feel?
I love knowing exactly the feeling that I didn't know that I wanted. I mean, I had words for it, but I didn't know how it felt.
That's pretty cool.
I actually quite, the word is authentic. This is not me just saying the words to sound good, to make me feel good. It's real. It's real. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. This is, would you say, based upon the conversations that we've been having as a community, it's not about doing certain things, about
Absolutely.
doing things in a certain way.
Yes.
And this is the certain way.
This is the certain way. The thinking stuff.
Yes.
It just came, it just right now, it's like, bam, I was in the thinking stuff. It wasn't out there like, oh, that would be nice to see or do or something. Anyway, very cool. Thank you. I want to hear from everybody else. It's wonderful. I appreciate you and love you so much.
I love you. Thank you. Who else wants to share feedback? And listen, if you could say, all I did was shoot squirrels the whole time in my mind. It was, I was running a race. That's okay too. It's just an awareness. What was your awareness?
Hey, Sean.
Hey, hey.
It took me a little bit, but then I was in this space and I could see the lights, like my blue light and my other self, the purple light.
All right.
And I don't know how long it took, but then I was in big, amazing ballroom, and there were tons of people, and we were there to talk. And then I heard your voice to come back. So it was, I guess it's my future. I don't know.
Sounds awesome.
It was very relaxed and excited at the same time.
I love it. I always giggle when I am urged to open my eyes and I look and we had 2 minutes left because my brain goes and says, you've got to be at least 10 minutes into it. You've got to be. Maybe you're under 30 minutes left. And that's how my brain sometimes works. And that's what my body will shift. And then it's funny. Yeah, it seems a lot goes on and nothing goes on because we don't remember, or it's not, we were in the nothingness. And then we could put thoughts into the thinking stuff. And so, yeah, very cool. Who else? Thoughts, comments, questions, takeaways? Hey, Swally.
I don't really know how to put anything into words yet, so
Okay, good.
I'm just enjoying the collective. Oh, I can put that into words. There was a moment when I got to feel everybody in this collective space. That was really beautiful.
For those that might not know, Amber is a energy healer and an amazing mom and wife and friend. And she has this ability to feel energies of us. So that was cool. Thank you for sharing that.
That actually intrigues me because I lost internet service 48 minutes in. I put it in the chat, and I was like so deep into the nothingness, and just like I too could feel like the collective energy, and then all of a sudden I was just rudely brought back to this realm until my internet came back on, and then it kept flickering, and I was like, no, I want to get back into the space with everyone. So Amber, could you feel at in any point that like somebody just whoop, disappeared, like, or was I still there with you guys?
Oh, you were still here. Absolutely. And I love that time is only earthbound. So when you want to feel our collective, you get to go into this recording. And the people that will watch and listen to the recording, their collective was here with us already. It doesn't matter if it's in 30 years, that person's collective was here. So you'll always have it. Us. We always have us. Oh, that's gonna make me cry. That's beautiful.
What's really interesting is I look at the picture to your side there, and that is almost how I imagine my nothingness. It's actually a place from back home that looked very similar to that growing up, and we called it the other place, just so obviously people would know where we would wander off to. But that imagery of foggy forest, open space, that is like my safe space. So it's really comforting to see that right now.
I can zoom in, take me off the picture. There you go.
So awesome. Who got through it and didn't think they could get through it? Say for an hour, I don't know if I could do it. Here it is, it's already done. Right, that's the thing I want you to be aware of. Yes, maybe it was like a classroom. Yet you still did it, which means you have the power to do it whenever, the authority to do it whenever, and the skills to be able to do it whenever. Did it seem like a long time? Maybe. But it really wasn't. And for some, it's like it was a little difficult getting in. Then you said, come back. I'm like, I just got there. What are you doing? This is the power of the thinking stuff. And putting a thought in there. And now what I would encourage you, and Amber, I'm going to ask you to share some feedback on this. What to become aware of as you go out through the rest of your day. Be aware of you won't believe it moments. Oh my gosh, that was weird. Be prepared for weird. And the weird is going to be the answers, the results that you've been seeking. You just ask the thinking stuff to bring to you the things. So be aware of that. Amber, what else would you add to that?
When you started saying that, I was picturing, and I know you can't all see me, but I'm sitting crossed, is to really lock that in by doing something across your body. Even if you're standing in the grocery store and you just interlace and lock that into your subconscious. Like, I'm just locked in here. Just lock it in, keep it in. Be aware. Your conscious mind is this much of everything else that's going on.
And this is in Psyche is cross, what do you call this?
It's the crossover, not exclusive to Psyche, but
Right.
yeah, the crossover.
Do the crossover and or hug yourself like this or do something, right? But it's you're crossing the corpus callosum so that your body, your left side and right side decide, okay, we can be together. Because you just went through a very, I don't want to say traumatic, a very engaged emotional experience of possibly sitting for maybe the first time or near the first time of being just quiet again. Maybe first time in a long time, but being able to sit quiet and be able to have that. Oh, and don't be afraid to yawn. That's your brain resetting. It doesn't mean you're tired. Maybe you are, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. Your brain's resetting and it's activating new neural networks inside of your brain. So anyone else? Any last thoughts, comments? Day one is on the dashboard down in the blog of yesterday. So that's there as well. Or anybody you would like to say, this is 3 hours worth of your time. So anyone else? Any last thoughts, comments, questions? Well, I do appreciate you. I thank you. Thank you for allowing me to engage in an hour in your life in the energetic field. Deepak Chopra would say to Dr. Wayne Dyer all the time, I'll see you in the field. And it was fun seeing you all in the field today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. And yeah, you can do this whenever you want. Come back and listen to the recording again. I appreciate you. I love you tons. I'm your head meditating misfit. I'll see y'all where?
At the next event.
Next event.
Ben,
Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for this. And feel free to share people, send people to bring them to the dashboard where you came because it'll be there, or they can watch it on YouTube. Thanks, everybody. Love you tons. Bye
Thank
for
you.
now,
Love
Z's.
you.
Yeah.
Bye.